sensu beans, yeah, I need to regenerate. I'm about to go off like I'm the Avatar state, and I can say,
are you ready to ignore the video and immediately call me a liar and a clickbaiter because you don't want to believe My Hero Academia is ending? I said, are you ready? Okay, obviously I'm joking, but every time I talk about any series that exists ending, there's always people like that in the comments, so yeah, very smart. And with My Hero Academia, we've been hearing that the series ending has been planned for a while. If you remember back at Jump Festa 21, which was last December, the author and creator of My Hero Academia, Kohei Horikoshi, gave a statement about having the ending planned and how he'll get to it soon. But we were like super confused because that came out of nowhere and hit everyone like a kangaroo attacking a Venus flytrap. But a lot of stuff about that has come out between the time of then and now. So if you want to hear all that information, check out the last video about that from the channel. It will stay in that icon at the top of the video that looks like a lowercase I. So when you finish the video, you can still press on it and click on the video to get all that amazingly juicy, spicy, and somehow sour information that you missed. And if you're watching from your TV, well, you know what the title and thumbnail look like. But recently for Jump Giga magazine, which is one of the many Jump magazines owned by Shueisha, as we know, Shonen Jump isn't the only one. For some reason, people think that it's the only one. But Kohei Horikoshi designed a really nice piece of art of Todoroki Shoto for the cover, and I find it interesting that Todoroki always has straight hair, but here he's kind of drawn with wavy hair. I know it's probably windy around there, but still, it looks wavy. The drawing looks like he has wavy hair, sort of like how Deku has wavy hair. But the author of the series made some interesting statements about the end to the series. So interesting that some things he said I think might even get their own videos. But this video is going to be specifically about the comment he made about him specifically ending the story. First off, he said, "Yes, I have decided the ending. The road to get there has taken more time than I expected at first, but the main factors that I have decided on before starting the series are still the same." A lot of authors, when they begin a story, usually already have some sort of concept of what the ending to that story will be, and usually even before they write something down, they've already thought this out in their head. Not every author is like this. Some go with the flow and don't even know where the story will go until it starts going. Although most authors are a mix of both, there are things planned out, but most of the story develops as the prior parts actually hit paper or a keyboard, whatever it's being worded on. Horikoshi also said, "I've had the final act vaguely planned. However, I started to think about the specifics around volume 21 at the Endeavor versus High-End fight." I find that pretty interesting. So we just recently saw that in the anime with the last arc of season 4, and again with the unnecessarily long flashback in the first episode of season 5. And just think, when he wrote that part of the story is when he thought, yeah, so let's start planning the end to come soon. That's pretty crazy. He goes on to say, "I'll make sure to keep writing a story that the readers will enjoy. I'll do my best, and Deku will too. We'll be counting on you." In all honesty, I really love this series, and I know a lot of people say it's overrated, but for almost the entire lifespan of Attack on Titan, people were saying the same thing until its final season, where everyone jumped aboard the "it's amazing" train. And I feel like we're going to see something similar when this show comes to an end, not just the manga, but the anime as well. And by that, I don't mean people will like it as much as Attack on Titan, but people will begin to give the series the respect it deserves, rather than feeling like it's uncool to love it and it's cool to hate on it just because it's popular. But with that said, remember, if you missed the other video, it's still up there to watch. I also recently went over the new movie trailer for the series, so go check that out. I would appreciate it if you left a like before you go. My name's Konjik, I love you, and I'll talk to you later.
And I can say that I'm great, yeah, I can say that I'm perfect. I ain't the one that was out here saving lives, I was purchased. Now we about to take you out if you try to act toxic. I'ma send you straight up to my main man, Konjik.